Hey everybody, welcome to JLB Sports TV. I am Justin Block. So this past summer, Liverpool curb stomped Arsenal, made Chelsea realize they ain't shit, but also kind of tripped over their own dicks a little bit. It's still fucking lit though. Let's do this drop. So this summer was definitely a summer of power moves for Liverpool, and most importantly, they were able to keep Coutinho away from Barcelona. And I just thought it was funny how Barcelona, after their failed pursuit of Coutinho, tried to save face to not only Coutinho, but to their fans and to the public and the media as a whole by saying, oh, Liverpool they wanted 200 million euros. Liverpool never actually had a price on Coutinho the entire window. Excuse me, Barcelona, how can Liverpool ask for 200 million pounds for a player, 200 million euro for a player, when they had a not for sale sign on him the entire window? So also, if you're Barcelona and you really want Coutinho to get a 25-year-old attacker in his prime of his entertainment value, you got to come with the bag, especially when Liverpool are so determined to hold on to him. It seems like they spent more time whispering sweet nothings into Coutinho's ear, into his camp's ear, into his agent's ear, than actually spending more time at the negotiating table trying to make Liverpool blink. And honestly, next summer, if Lionel Messi never ends up signing that contract extension with Barcelona, Liverpool should go out, sign Messi on a free, just to spite those lion rat bastards. So for Liverpool, this was not only a summer of showing some power across the continent in terms of keeping Coutinho away from Barcelona, keeping their arguably best player at the club, but this was also a summer of intent. And by that, I mean they were able to shop at the top end of the market. They were able to compete with arguably bigger clubs for top players. And that means no more promise bin buys, no more diamonds in the rough, no more just English players, and no more Mario Balotellis. And that means signing players in their prime who can make an impact right now. And I think we saw that. The perfect case was Mohamed Salah. He's just fitting in so well for Liverpool right now, sliding in right on that wing, opposite Sadio Mane with Firmino going down the middle. I mean, this is an attack that just rages with Salah in there. And guess what? He's only 25 years old. He had a very productive season at Roma, 15 goals, 11 assists coming off of the wing. I don't know how much more you can ask for from a winger right there in that position. I think he was a perfect fit for Liverpool. So I actually think Naby Keita, who signed this summer but isn't coming over until next summer for that 55 million pound fee, was actually this summer's signing of the summer. He was a bargain. He's an absolute bargain at 55 million pounds to get a 22-year-old midfielder, a box-to-box player like him, who's arguably the best midfielder in Germany, the best all-rounder in Germany, with no competition from other clubs. That just shows that Klopp was able to flex his muscles throughout the continent to get him in quickly. So let's be real here for a second, everyone. Jurgen Klopp is our daddy. It's just not even up for debate anymore. Liverpool can basically realign their entire transfer strategy, do things like body Chelsea off for signings, basically because Klopp gives great hugs. He is the great hugger. Everyone around the world, every European player, every South American player, no matter where you're from, you want to go play for Klopp because when you see him on TV after the matches, putting his big arm around players or during matches, celebrating with the passion that he has with the players, that's what you want when you're a player. You just want to be loved by your manager. You want to be valued by your manager. You want to feel like you're making a contribution to the squad every single time you're with the team. And Jurgen Klopp, he impresses that onto the squad. And frankly, no other manager in the Premier League does that. So as we saw, Liverpool delivered sick burns to Arsenal and Chelsea. First of all, Dominic Salaka came over from Chelsea on a free. He was a youth striker. He wanted more playing time at Chelsea. But because Chelsea always have just an abundance of attacking riches, he didn't get a chance to prove himself there. And given the fact that Chelsea have a pretty good track record of letting really, really talented attackers and strikers go for little to nothing, and then having those players go on to have more successful careers elsewhere, like Lukaku, like Daniel Sturridge, like Kevin De Bruyne, like Mohamed Salah. Given Chelsea's track record of just letting younger players go because they just have so many rich veterans in their primes in their place, I think Salaka will end up being a very good signing for Liverpool, a more than capable backup striker, and so good, in fact, that Divock Origi has fucked off to Bundesliga for a year. And then, of course, I just love this burn. Liverpool raided Arsenal and made Chelsea realize that they ain't shit. And we saw that with the Oxlade-Chamberlain transfer. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain rejected a large contract offer from Arsenal because he just didn't want to play for Arsenal anymore. And who can blame him after the way that the club has just fallen from grace and the way that they have failed to deliver on making making big signings throughout the year. So in summation, we saw Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain reject 2 larger contract offers from London clubs that are arguably less stable than Liverpool. At Chelsea, we always know they have a new manager, like every 18 months. Arsenal just seems to be treading water in being a mid-table club all of a sudden now. So it's not surprising to see Liverpool rise above the ranks. Again, fend off Chelsea for this transfer, raid Arsenal for this transfer, and be able to bring a player in of great quality like Oxlade-Chamberlain above 2 London clubs. I think that's a very, very big deal for Liverpool to show intent and to show that they're back. Our signings also had really, really happy summers on Instagram. The Ox rode a horse, Mohamed Salah blessed a baby, Andy Robertson had a baby, and Salaka already had his first Klopp love moment. It's perfect for these guys already. Naby Keita's Instagram is one to follow too, since he's already doing regular ass stuff like drinking coffee, sipping Red Bull, holding good dogs, sleeping, and of course, reading in his own study. He looks like he's having a great time. Can't wait to see him in at Liverpool. And just as an aside, we're also seeing Jordan Henderson level up. In this picture, he looks like fucking James Bond. Just look at our captain from boy to man at Liverpool indeed. But in general, after this summer, I am so psyched to see all these players play together. I am so optimistic about this club. I feel like Prince Akeem coming to America right now. Overall, this is a squad, when you look at it from top to bottom, that has grown up as a unit. They've been together for a few years now. Jurgen Klopp, this is his 2nd full year in charge now. I think under Klopp, with these players already being together for all these years now, this is a team that should challenge for, if not the title, 3rd place, definitely a Champions League spot. I am souped as hell to see them continue to contend this year. Up the fucking Reds. I will see you after Man City away. Thanks for watching JLB Sports TV.